इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कीम काले धन को सफेद करने का गोरख धंधा है और उसे सिरे से खारिज कर दिया गया है। हम इस सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऐतिहासिक निर्णय का स्वागत करते हैं।
This is a huge ray of hope, not just for A, B or C political party, but for democracy itself.
I do hope that the government does not go and review and try and derail this constitution bench decision, because it is keeping in with the spirit of encouraging probity in public.
We fully salute them for their brave decision. I think country needs such type of change. I'm sure that even they will go even to the grassroots level, to even put in the water level. Water level has to be such type of decisions to be gone to the water level.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक ऐतिहासिक निर्णय दिया है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ब्लैक मनी कन्वर्शन स्कीम यानी इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कीम को खारिज कर दिया। कांग्रेस पार्टी पहले दिन से ये मांग करती आ रही है। देश के अनेकों नागरिक और संगठन ये मांग करते आ रहे हैं कि इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कीम काले धन को सफेद करने का गोरख धंधा है। सवाल सीधा है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इस इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कीम से कितने हजार करोड़ रुपया मिला? क्या ये सच नहीं कि करीब 80% पैसा भाजपा को इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कीम से मिला? क्यों? क्या सत्ताधारी दल ने कोई मेज के नीचे या पर्दे के पीछे ऐसी डील की थी उन सारे कॉरपोरेट से कि आप हमें चंदा दो और चंदे के बदले में उगाही आप इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स के माध्यम से दो? वो पैसा किन कॉरपोरेट्स ने बीजेपी को दिया? उन कॉरपोरेट्स को क्या फायदा पहुंचा? सत्ताधारी दल भाजपा ने कौन से सरकारी एसेट्स उन कॉरपोरेट्स को उसके एवज में दिए? क्विड प्रो क्वो, यानी तुम मेरी कमर खुजलाओ मैं तुम्हारी कमर खुजलाऊं, वो क्या है?
This is a huge ray of hope, not just for A, B or C political party, but for democracy itself. It's a huge ray of hope for citizens of this country, because this whole scheme, which was the brainchild of my late friend Arun Jaitley, was in fact choreographed to enrich the BJP, because everybody knew that the BJP was in power and that any donations through electoral bond scheme would come to the BJP. But the interesting part is that this electoral bond scheme had nothing to do with elections. It was really the bonding between the corporate sector and the BJP, which received the largest number of donations. And the donations they received over the years amounts to about 5,000 to 6,000 crores. Now, with 5,000 to 6,000 crores in your kitty, which is not to be used in elections at all, right? You can topple governments, you can build your infrastructure as a political party, you can build the infrastructure for the RSS, you can set up your communications network throughout the country. So we'll get to know the bonding between those who funded and the politics of the country, and also you will get to know the quid pro quo, because nobody gives these huge amounts of money without a quid pro quo, right? Nobody would give an electoral bond for 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs. It'll be in crores, right? So if you've funded your political party with 5,000 to 6,000 crores, you can imagine only the rich could have done that. And they must have in the process got some favors. And that's exactly what the Supreme Court says, that nobody gives this kind of money without a possible quid pro quo. Now, what that quid pro quo is something that needs to be investigated. So I think in a sense, this it provides for a level playing field in democracy, right? And it also exposes the BJP to perhaps the biggest, the Prime Minister keeps on saying, where is the scam, where is the scam? Or where it is now, Modi ji, right in front of your eyes, your scam, this government scam, the scam that you used for the purposes of political aggrandizement, the scam that you used for the purposes of persuading people to join you. apart from the ED and apart from the CBI.
The Supreme Court decision should be welcomed by all right-thinking people who believe in probity in public life. Political financing and electoral campaign financing are the two big elephants in the room for every democracy. And this electoral bond scheme was an opaque instrumentality which completely and absolutely debarred the access of ordinary citizens from knowing as to how political parties and electoral campaigns are being funded. So therefore, the Supreme Court decision, which essentially directs the State Bank of India, which is the operator of the Electoral Bond scheme, to provide all the data to the Supreme Court, or to the Election Commission, and the Election Commission to publish it on its website, is a welcome decision. I do hope that the government does not go in review and try and derail this Constitution bench decision, because it is keeping in with the spirit of encouraging probity in public.
We welcome this. We are a petitioner, the only political party who had the locus standi to argue against the electoral bonds was the CPIM, because we are the only party that did not accept any electoral bonds as a matter of principle, because we consider the electoral bond scheme as the legalization of political corruption, and this had to be ended. In that sense, I think it is the judgment, though many tranches of electoral bonds have been released and many parties have got the money, and bulk of it going to the ruling party, though that has happened, but it's nevertheless a welcome judgment to put an end to this, and also telling that by the verdict says that by March, who has got what and from whom, because there's an element of the possibility of a quid pro quo, which means deal making, and this has clearly exposed this government's all claims of fighting corruption.
It is a big decision of the history of India. I think we fully salute them for their brave decision. I think country needs such type of change. It is not for it to save democracy and to save all of them. I think they have taken a bold decision. I think I'm sure that even they will go even to the grassroots level, to even put in the water level. Water level has to be such type of decisions to be gone to the water level. There was some decision from session at point of time when it was election commission. Now I am sure Supreme Court will take a decision to see that this type of misusing the offices will stop.